Hello everyone, my name is Darryl and I'm the lead pastor of Abbotsford Presbyterian Church. I'm also the coordinator for Protestant Scripture here at the school, and I'm also a dad. I've got two girls. One girl is in year 9, the other girl is in year 6. So I've been where you are, where you're sitting at an information session for a little person who's about to start a new chapter in their life. And for the next 4 minutes, I'm going to talk about what SRE or Scripture is like here at Abbotsford Public. Our Scripture classes are on Tuesday mornings. They go for around about 30 minutes. And Scripture is taught by authorised individuals from local churches in our area. And we've all gone through the necessary child protection checks. Now, Scripture isn't just for church-going families. There are families who aren't religious, who may not want their children to go to church, but are happy for their children to be taught the basics of the Christian faith. And Scripture enables that to happen. But I reckon there are 3 more reasons why you might want to consider enrolling your child into Scripture next year. So firstly, to nurture your child's spiritual side. Scripture allows the opportunity for your child to explore their natural spiritual curiosity and help them form a religious opinion. Secondly, to give informed answers to your child's spiritual questions. So questions like, who made God or who wrote the Bible? These types of questions require informed and sensitive answers, and these questions are answered from the Bible. And as Scripture teachers, we ensure that these questions are appropriately answered according to the age of your child. And thirdly, it helps form your child's ethical and moral framework. You may or may not realise, but the Bible is actually one of the main foundations for how we as Australians define our values, our morals, our ethics. And Scripture helps give children that foundation. Now at Abbotsford Public, we have 3 strands of Scripture that you can choose from. So firstly, Catholic Scripture. Secondly, Greek Orthodox Scripture, which covers all Orthodox denominations, including Russian, Middle Eastern, Serbian, Indian, and of course Greek. Then there's Protestant Scripture, or what's now called Combined Christian SRE, which is a combination of Anglican, Baptist, Presbyterian, and all the other denominations that are not Catholic or Greek Orthodox. Now, I can't speak from experience of what a Catholic or Greek Orthodox Scripture lesson is like, so let me paint for you briefly what a Protestant Scripture lesson looks like. Now, if you're like me and you grew up here in Sydney, you may have memories of how boring Scripture was. Well, I certainly have. So it's been our personal mission as Protestant Scripture teachers to make Scripture something kids want to go to where they'll benefit from learning from the Bible and have fun while doing it. And I reckon we got there. Now, all our Scripture teachers have undergone specific Scripture teacher training so that we can be the best teachers that we can be. Now, for Protestant Kindy Scripture, we go through a set curriculum called Beginning with God. It's produced by Anglican Youth Works, and it's specifically written for kindergarten kids, and it's the material used by the majority of schools in New South Wales. Our Scripture teachers teach the Bible through storytelling, through craft, through songs, and through games. You see, Scripture doesn't have to be boring. In fact, our aim is that Scripture is the most enjoyable lesson that your child will have for that week. No offence to Chris Johnson and the teaching staff here at the school. It's just that we're committed to making Scripture the best it can be. So not only will your child benefit from being taught from the Bible, but they're going to really enjoy it as well. So let me encourage you to consider enrolling your child into Scripture next year, or at least to try it out for a term so that you and your child can check it out for yourselves. The school makes it very easy for you to change your mind. For more information about Scripture, please check out this flyer that you've received from the school. Also, you can contact one of the SRE coordinators and our details are here. So on behalf of all the Abbotsford Scripture teachers, we wish you and your child the very best for next year.